What the freak is going on here?
No, 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 no. This is horrible. Oh, the humanity.
What's wrong, Steve? Why are you so upset? I can hear you screaming from 20 miles away.
I cannot believe that Stan Lee died due to pneumonia. He was one of my favorite comic book writers of all time.
I have great sympathy for his tragic loss due to pneumonia. However, all people have to die at some point, Steve. I'd probably be the first to leave Earth in God knows how long.
Except for me. I'm ageless.
Judas Priest on a pizza filled with French fries inside. You are very lucky to forget what your age is.
What?
Nothing.
I speculate that he might pass away in 2085.
We'll see about that, Mario. I'm going to have a chat with Officer Fiddlesticks. I'm going to see what had been in the human resurrector that had given him the status of immortality.
Okay. While you're gone, I'm just gonna start things off.
Cool beans, Mario. I will be back in approximately 10 minutes. And yes, before you ask, I did gain sonic speed.
I know who's going to end their existence. I can see it.
Oh, come on. Stop blaming me for the most smallest of mistakes.
Would you stop being so inaccurate for once in your natural-born microscopic life, please?
Then would you stop being a fusspot, if I become more accurate and get an IQ test? Sad chance, Michael.
Oh my fro, please stop with the roasts!
You're going to be next year's Thanksgiving dinner, if you try and control me, loser. Raffle, 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 raffle.
Sam, shut up! Oh, come to the on. Logos are no joke at all.
Then how do we keep making blooper videos random and funny if we don't joke around?
What the fuck?
Wait just a minute. Did I just hear the logo talk? That's not normal. I require a reason why the logo can talk all of a sudden.
What? You never heard a logo talk before?
Logos can't talk. I must be seeing things.
I totally agree. Why is it that the logo can speak full sentences without making a mistake with such grammar?
You have not taken your vitamins, I think. Take some vitamins, will ya?
Okay, thanks for the advice. I'll take some vitamins. Ugh.
Okay, that's enough jabber out of ya. Do you know what will make me happy, Scotty? I would be happy if I was given the proper logo. Give me the proper logo, please. Scotty.
No, 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 no. I'm sick and tired of you always yelling Scotty in front of everybody.
Oh, Zachman. I can't believe you mocked me. That's it. You are fired. Get out of here right now.
Not today, Sam. You will not wrongfully terminate someone for stupid reasons this time.
Learn to accept that you are not the owner of this studio, Sam. Mario is.
Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept
here
it.
we
Learn
go
to accept
again,
it. Learn to
and the
accept it right
episode
now,
isn't
boys.
done
Learn
yet.
to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept that we can't get a game. Learn to accept Babe Box 98. Learn to accept Fortnite's offline. Learn to accept Babe Shake 399. Learn to accept that we can't get a game. Learn to accept Babe Box 98.
Damn!
Learn to accept Babe Shake 399. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept that we can't have game. Learn to accept that we can't join a game. Learn to accept that the person is fine. Learn to accept that it's chorus time. Learn to accept that we can't have game. Learn to accept that we can't join a game. Learn to accept that the person is fine. Learn to accept that it's chorus time. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept that requests are closed. Learn to accept that the person
Yes. Yes. I agree to everything that needs to be accepted.
Learn to accept that requests are closed. Learn to accept that the person got a post. Learn to accept
What?
that it's hard for us.
What?
Learn to accept that it's not a
What?
fuss. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it.
I have to agree with Mary 100%.
Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it.
Okay,
Learn to
okay.
accept it
I
right
get
now,
your
boys.
point.
Learn to accept
Stop
it.
singing,
Learn to
please.
accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it. Learn to accept it right now, boys. That was good.
Where did the term of cubic volume even come from?
The term cubic refers to the number of the third power, while the volume refers to the amount of liquid inside of any capacity-friendly items such as cups, mugs and pools.
Math and science seem to be fused into one as of now.
It is a factor that certain elements in math fuse into the amazing science subject.
I prefer science over math. Science is more fun. You get to experiment things while following the scientific method.
My favorite subject is math. I am a master at it.
You know, I think we should turn this conversation down, for we have a few minutes left before this episode ends.
Turned down for what? Turned down for what? Turned down for what? Turned down for what?
No!
Oh yes, I had spoken with Officer Fiddlesticks. Apparently, there is one thing that permanently keeps Officer Fiddlesticks alive after being revived.
And what thing might that be?
It's something called exist forever and enjoy the world evolve.
Exist forever and what?
Exist forever and enjoy the world evolve. It's a chemical that allows the user to live forever. The special drink comes in a 6-pack of the special Coca-Cola with that chemical in it. The cans are blue instead of the usual red. They are always ice cold, just about the right temperature that would normally be felt in the fridge. 1 can of that stuff will give you a quadrillion more years of life. The 6-pack is only available behind this studio in a store called Goody Palace.
So that's how I became ageless. I drank about 100 cans with that chemical inside.
Well damn. You permanently exist now. You can survive up until the Earth's orbit decays and plunges into the sun.
Out of ideas? What are we gonna do now?
Let me think. Shoot, I forgot that my idea tank is empty and I must charge it up immediately. I'm just gonna put this here. Maybe somebody will meet Big Chungus.
First of all, spaghetti.
My property.
Public domain.
What? But how? What the?